Hello there. Higher Style Jutsu here, and we are doing a live reaction to chapter 298 of My Hero Academia, and just had our big prison break last chapter. It happened pretty quick. It was just one chapter of a prison break, It could have gone a little longer than that, honestly, but Tall, Dark, and Evil is on the loose yet again. The so-called demon lord of this world is unleashed, all the one and only, all for one. And what is he gonna do next? But whatever it is, it's not good. But let's just get right into chapter 298, titled Sounds of Collapse. Oh, that sounds wonderful. So we're starting with it looks like a flashback to the, from a villain's perspective, because I see Skeptic, Twice, Compress, rest in peace, Twice, and also Compress is in critical condition, so who knows what's going on with him. But yeah, I see Trumpet. I see the group, the Paranormal Liberation Front, and this is the person having these memories is saying, "It was our money that." Oh no, I think this is Skeptic talking. It was our money that paid for that fish. Yeah. You see, like, Maguro is. See, that's like in a speech box. I think it's got a fish or something. As well as your medical treatments, the video doctoring, and Toga's new coat. Most of all, that's the most important thing. Toga's new coat. But yeah, we kind of close in on Twice. Oh man, I really miss Twice. It really sucks that Twice died. Yeah, so what? You got us to thank for your big boss Baldy being here in this hideout. And not zonked in a hospital bed. While the Jakku hospital raid was happening. The president of Detnerat, that was the face I showed to the world at large. And after relinquishing command of the Metahuman Liberation Army, I took on a new leadership role on the road to the revolution. I've always worn these two faces. Like Harvey Dent? Oh, never mind. And ever since our holy war in Daika, wow, holy war. Somebody's taking himself very seriously. This is obviously Redestro, by the way. There have been literally two of me. Oh, this is really cool. See, Redestro is like, his kind of his stress sludge is all over him. This is kind of like seeping off. He's kind of like looking really cool here. Imagine my delight when you came to me with that joint development proposal. I knew you people at the Safety Commission always had your eye on us. But when at last I was led to believe that you couldn't ignore our products anymore, both my faces were overcome with joy. Both my faces, were overcome with joy. Short-lived though it was. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. It looks like we're not in Flashback anymore. It looks like we're in a building where Redestro's like punched a hole in this building, and there's like some heroes or maybe villains like looking at him, and he's in his stress Hulk mode. In the next panel, I see the guy, who was like really sleepy, the guy who was like the proctor for the provisional license exam. I forgot his name. But I see him and the lady. I think these are the people who are like behind Hawk, who were giving Hawks his orders, like the people, like the organization kind of in the shadows, like of like the Hero Society, the Safety Commission. So Redestro like went knocking on their door, Oh, this is pretty big here. So yeah, I guess I thought Redesho had been like apprehended with the other villains, but I guess maybe he got loose. I mean, I don't think he made it to Tartarus just yet. It's like a lot happened off screen here. But yeah, he's going ham on the safety commission. Uh, but to come at us now with such fire and brimstone, well, isn't this the system you've built up? Your law and your order. Yes, I suppose it was necessary. So I guess he was kind of he's referring to being maybe kind of in the fold, he's kind of working with this, like at least Detnerat, his company, was apparently working with the safety commission, and so now obviously that's all over with, like because the villains have been like exposed and like taken down, and like now he's like really, bitch, you guys came after me. But yeah, so I guess he's getting like revenge on him. But we seek order without order, true freedom through liberation. It looks like he's like melting. Like look at his stress Hulk body or whatever, like the sludge or whatever is kind of melting. It looks like he's not in there or something. We seek true freedom through liberation. The seeds are already sown. Okay, then we cut to 6 hours after the attack on Tartarus, 3:06 a.m. Xi'an prison. So this is the second prison we've ever seen in My Hero Academia, not Tartarus. Xi'an prison. So I wonder who's locked up here. Suddenly there's a boom, big explosion, and freaking All For One and Nomu that looks a lot like Hood, the high-end Nomu that Endeavor fought, is right alongside him, and they're both like charging into this prison. All For One is like smiling. His hand is kind of transformed, like when he fought All Might, we made his hand all big and nasty. He's kind of doing that again. So it looks like he's going prison to prison, breaking out every villain with quirks. Bagu prison at 3:55 a.m. Queen prison at 4:30 a.m. And it's the night is still raining. This is all happening in the same night. All the prison breaks are happening on this one rainy night. We just see like these air carriers and like helicopters flying. This is, oh boy, this is some serious. This is a bad night right here. This is some. I think All For One is like forcing this poor bastard to fly him from prison to prison. He's just got this like total like empire panel of All For One like in the darkness lording over this poor pilot. It was just like this is very cool looking. Though use of my emergency aircraft that require an official biometric ID to operate. The escaped prisoners from Tartarus and the near High-Ends proceeded to attack 7 other prisons, freeing additional convicts from 6 of them. Yeah. So, okay, I guess, so the High-Ends are all simultaneously breaking people out. 5:04 a.m. We just see Shigaraki just like sitting on a High-End Nomu. I think it might be dead, I don't know, but like he's sitting on it. I just see Dabi, Spinner, I think that's Skeptic. But Shigaraki says, there, the groundwork is laid. What a thrilling day we've had. That sounds like All For One. That doesn't sound like Shigaraki. I like that so. But maybe, I don't know. I think All For One might still be in control. The sudden rash of violent escapees should hamper the authorities pursuing me. And now, would you good people... this is definitely All For One. This is not Shigaraki talking. And now, would you good people be so kind as to stand guard while this body rests? We got along more than I thought. Bonded over gaming and stuff. This is Spainer talking. Who are you? You're not the guy I agreed to follow. Have no fear. I hold the greatest respect for Tomura's will. This body simply needs time to rest and be perfected. But once it is, our desires will come to fruition. I think this is creepy. So you see All For One like standing over Shigaraki's body, and I think he's kind of using Shigaraki as like a mouthpiece because the All For One's actual body still has like the respirator on because he still needs his respirator. So he's kind of talking through Shigaraki even though he's standing right next to Shigaraki. That is some creepy stuff right there. Like, I don't think you could have a clearer metaphor for who's in control of the villains than that. So we cut to 2 days later, and we see Bakugo waking up in the hospital. It just shoots right up. He's ouch. It's just taking off his respirator, taking everything off. Oh wow! We see Mineta and Sato and Sero and Hagakure. Some of them we haven't seen in a while. But Mineta's crying. He's awake! Bakugo says, shut up! Where the hell am I? Hooray! That's a short-fused freak we know. Don't just brush me off like that. This is the hospital. The best place for the state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line medical care. But thank goodness, for real, we heard you took one nasty beating. That you were like stabbed in the guts. I'll tell the nurse he's up. And Bakugo says, what about Deku and Todoroki? And Mineta's like, I'm so glad you're alive, even if you are a punk. And Bakugo continues, and Sensei, our senpai, Endeavor. Alright, so we're gonna make the rounds. We're gonna check up on all the heroes, see what's going on in the aftermath once the dust is settled, man. It's oh boy. Just Aizawa alone is just, he got messed up in that whole thing, and Deku got it just as bad, and Endeavor got it physically and mentally. Like, he's gonna be out of commission for a while. But yeah, Sato and Sero are looking pretty bummed out here. And Bakugo says, what's going on? Oh wow, Gran Torino is still alive. Barely. He's all bandaged up. He's on life support, it looks like. We see Aizawa's scarf. Someone says Shimura. Both we see this like kind of goofy dinosaur looking doctor who said he looks like something out of a Flintstones cartoon or something. He says both you and Gran Torino would have been much worse off if you'd gotten attention any later. You can thank Rocklock and the others for making your lives top priority. Oh man, we see Aizawa, man. He's missing. Obviously, he's missing a leg. I think he's missing an eye too. His eye is really bandaged up. And for him to lose an eye is very bad, obviously, because of his quirk. But we see President Mike looking very. President Mike's looking like a cool dad right now. He's just kind of wearing like a V-neck and like his hair is like in a ponytail. It looks like a hipster dad or something. He's just looking really solemn. And yeah, he's just looking really like devastated by Aizawa's bedside. And he says, even Kayama, why? And Aizawa goes, enough, Yamada. I just want to know, how are the kids? we got Momo, Ashido, and Shoji and Kirishima at the bedside of Todoroki, who's totally bandaged up. I almost didn't even recognize him. But he seems to be okay otherwise. Like, he's conscious, but he's like a mummy. He's so wrapped up. And we just see crowds of people in the news outside the hospital. And Kirishima says, don't let it get to your head, dude. Don't let it get to you, dude. Kirishima looks a little roughed up, but he's okay. Oh man, Ashido is still devastated over Midnight. She's crying. It'll all be alright. We saw Todoroki. We know about the situation. Oh my god, Momo looks so... Oh man, she got like dark spots under her eyes. Like, she looks like she hasn't slept. She's just been like crying. She goes, it'll be okay. And people at the news outside are you affiliated with Endeavor? What's his status? You must know, right? And is Endeavor even aware of this terrible state Japan's in right now? Everyone's dying to know about his connection with Dabi. When can we expect a press conference? We need some reassurance. We need to know. Endeavor looks like he's in a coma. Like he's completely out in the hospital bed, like in an emergency room with his respirator. We get this cool like divided panel between Endeavor's closed eye and Shoto's open eye. That one is the root cause. His shining light beckons the dark. It precipitates our demise. I think, is this a flashback? Because this is that guy with the glass quirk, that crazy, the servant of the 7 stars or something, like the guy who like predicted Endeavor like ruining the world or whatever. This is like him getting arrested or whatever. So this is like a flashback, maybe. Yeah, because we see like Shoto looking at his dad, back then, and we see Hawks. So this is definitely a flashback. Just a brief flashback, because we cut back to present time. Shoto's in the hospital bed. His flames are stronger than Dad's. I couldn't win with firepower alone. It's so strong. Those flames full of hate. And he's been watching us all this time. You just see an image of Dabi. We see an image of Dabi like kind of calm with his dark hair, and then like Joker Dabi with the white hair, like dancing and laughing. All to bring down Dad. Breaking his own body along the way. And not giving a damn whose lives get ruined in the process. You just close up on Dabi's insaneness in his eye. And Shoto puts his head down. He's basically me. I was also burning with rage up until that day. To the day of the sports festival when he fought Deku. Oh man, this really cool panel of Todoroki, just like really good detail. You see like even the detail of the strands in his hair. And Dad can't do it. I have to be the one to handle my brother Toya. Yeah, someone's coming into the hospital room. Oh, his brother and sister came. Shoto! So we see, Fuyumi and Natsuo. Kirishima goes, hello! Ashido says, oh, you must be Todoroki's big bro and sis. His throat's all burned, so he can't talk. So yeah, okay, all the stuff that, he can't even talk right now, so all the stuff I was just saying with all the dialogue Todoroki just had was all in his head, because he can't even speak. Uh-oh, look at someone else is coming in behind Fuyumi and Natsuo. we cut to oh no, we just see like we can't see who it is, but oh yeah, no, yeah, we're cutting to a Bakugo who who's kind of just running like going straight to Deku. They're trying to hold him back. God, you're trying to die, man. They told you not to be up and about. Grab it. And the strain from all that all the yanking is gonna kill me even harder. So you don't care then, huh? Here we got Sato and Minato trying to hold Bakugo back. Huh? There's no stopping him. He's dead meat if he thinks he could die on me. Then we come back to Sero and Sato filling in Bakugo. Todoroki and the others are conscious, at least. All except for Midoriya. He's shown no signs of waking up. Let's see. Oh, God. So, yeah, Deku is in a coma. He seems to still have all four limbs, but they are completely in casts. Like, they're not bandaged up, they're in casts. Like, basically he's in a full body cast. And he's completely unconscious. And All Might is at his bedside, and that's heartbreaking to see. But that's the end of the chapter. Next chapter is January 31st. So yeah, it's just we're still in the aftermath. The villains are definitely still on the rise here. Now he's All For One is not only he wasn't just satisfied with one prison break, he wanted to break out all the prisoners in all the prisons, apparently, just causing more chaos. And yeah, that's not good. But yep, and I wonder who. I'm guessing maybe it's like Ray, the person in silhouette that was coming in with Fuyumi and Natsuo. Obviously, I assume it's Todoroki's mom, maybe. Although, with the whole Dabi thing, that could not have been good for her mental state progress. But, I mean, maybe they released her. I don't know. But, yeah. So, yeah. Of course, Deku is in extremely bad shape. I don't know how long it's going to take to get him back up. And if he'll be in the same state that he was in his prime, we'll have only time will tell. But, yeah, it's just... but at least some of the a lot of the kids are okay. As we saw in this chapter, there's still like Momo and Kirishima and Ashido, like Mineta and everybody, they're fine. But yeah, the world is not fine. It's gonna get a lot worse, I think. But yeah, that's gonna be my live reaction to chapter 298. Paracel Jutsu, signing out.